So, hello everyone, my name is Mehrdad, and I want to talk about names. Or more specifically, I want to tell you that names can give us more than just a readable code. I have recently realized that a meaningful name can give us simpler design, better code, but less bugs and less complexities. And I have a real-world example for that. Let's see it. Let's start from here. Trading software or a trading system looks very similar to this. We get market data, and we come up with some price, and then based on that price, we adjust it based on our trading logic, and then we do trades. Now, we had a case that we wanted to adjust this price without changing our logic in some special cases based on what the market was doing at that moment. So we figured we should change something somewhere here. Let's assume this is our software. Now, we had several discussions, and then we came up with some first designs. Okay, we don't want to touch our pricing logic because this is a very specific case, and in one case we want to change something. We can have an ad hoc module in between that can change our price in this specific case. So here, I needed a name, and as Uncle Bob mentions in the second chapter of Clean Code, a meaningful name. And I actually needed a really meaningful name that I can present to my team lead to risk in our company to explain why we want to change the price and what are we doing exactly. So I spent some time, I came up with a name, a very long and descriptive name. The name was this, Market Midpoint Spooning. You may not recognize what does that mean, but yeah, let's get on with that. That's a name. And then I returned to my desk and I looked at the name that I had written on my notebook, and I thought, that looks familiar. We actually have a logic with this name, spooning, somewhere in our system. So I dig deeper and discussed with some of our traders and some of our other developers, and we realized that, yeah, this is actually a very specific case of this spooning logic. And we ended up just extending this logic. Basically, the whole code boiled down to one function and refactoring one other function. And this gave us basically this spending time to come up with a name, boil down the whole design into a very simple thing. We didn't add much of the complexity that we realized in the beginning that we should have. And that was the sensible thing to do. So the result was really less complexity, less code, just one function, and we used a lot of tried and tested safety measures. And the whole implementation time was less than half our first estimate. My takeaways here were these. Basically, don't settle with just any name. That was me before this experience. And then finding a name really can change things for you. Thank you very much.